All right, hey there. Thank you for joining me. Aloha. Welcome to this photo reading session. And in today's photo reading session, we're going to go through the Postview step. In the last video, we're working on the Self-Hypnosis book by Sheriff Powell and Greg Ford. Sorry, I misspoke in that last video. I said Forge. It's Greg Ford. So now we're going to Postview and create and develop questions of these authors so that we can further grow or build upon our understanding on the foundation of what photo reading does, the preview does, and what prepare does, to grow into what we want to know from this book itself. Because there's a lot of books out there, let's be honest. And to get to the nitty-gritty of what a book is trying to tell you, sometimes can be quite difficult and strenuous and arduous and an undertaking that most of us just give up soon. So here we're trying to cultivate questions, whether it's about the history of this book, whether it's about the authors of this book, or whether it's about hypnosis itself, or about how we can create hypnosis to further our understanding of ourselves, of our weight, of our memory, of our confidence, whatever it could be. So, there's some questions right off the bat, What's the history, and I'll just jot this down right now. What's the history of hypnosis? And that's as simple as it gets. Don't worry about your spelling. Don't worry about anything at all. All we're trying to do is just gather questions, get our brains going. So when we dive into the activation step in the next video, we'll jump into what the author's saying. So we'll try to actually get some answers from these questions, more have a conversation with Sheriff and Greg rather than just reading their book. So, who is Cheryl and Greg? The authors, who are the authors? What about authors? What got them interested in self-hypnosis? These are pretty simple questions so far. Okay, how can I use self-hypnosis to help my self-growth? I don't know, make up your own questions for this book. Now, not just make up questions off the bat without opening the book. Right when you finish your prepare, preview, and photo reading step, you're pretty much primed for Postview. So you can do it right away. If you feel already supported and in a prepared state, remain there and start your Postview that way. If not, get comfortable, plant your feet, extend your spine. Now, since you're a master photo reader, just that one breath, you're in the photo focus state. If you need more, take that time to prepare. If you're learning to prepare, go to the previous video. Excellent job. All right, so we're opening up Hypnosis, the Truth. Let's see. There's always power to refuse. There's not a place of, you don't want to put stuff into yourself in a dishonest way. You don't want to put stuff in other people's mind in a dishonest way. So you do know if you are going to, change your mind, you're going to have to be kind along the way. You want to do this from a non-harming approach. And of course, I have knowledge from this book. So I want to know, meditation is a good word. So, why is hypnosis and meditation similar? Is there a difference between the two? Actually, this book actually offers questions. So why not write that down as a place of guidance And of course, you can go already straight into it and dive in and see and read whatever you want, however you want to approach your reading, go for it. This is just a simple step of how to photo read. So, Postview step, we're trying to find things that may pique our interest, and you could always check the table of contents. Hypnosis Through the Ages is in Chapter 2, so I was getting very close to the history. So, in Chapter 2, I'll find out the question of the history that I've already written down for myself, just thinking about what I gained just from previewing and photo reading the book. And you can see this disclaimers. There's disclaimers, you know. How is hypnosis used in a malevolent way? Misspelled that word. Anyway, whatever. Way. And how do I recognize those pitfalls? Come on, there we go. Those pitfalls of, I would assume, misuse. So maybe give me some ideas on how not to misuse hypnosis against myself or others. Know your own mind. Cool. Know thyself. A little bit of philosophy. Here's a simple one. What is the mind? It may not be that simple truly to answer, but it's a 4-word question. Seems simple to me. There's about mind over matter, so page 49. Practical steps. So how can I use hypnosis to help my self-growth? There are what are the practical steps to hypnosis? And see how simple this is. I'll learn how to spell it soon enough. Now, you can go through this whole book over and over and over again to get as many questions as you want. And this should take us about 25 to 45 minutes. Don't go over an hour. Allow the information to settle frequently. Looks like there's 7 steps. And this information will grow. You'll come back to this book and you'll like localize all this information very quickly. This may actually assist your photo reading. This book itself can assist your photo reading skills, creating intentions and other things. Guided fantasies. Okay. So those big dots, there are these big dots that really caught my attention, and it's guided fantasy. So what is a guided fantasy, and how can I use it to assist my understanding? Let's see, understanding of hypnosis. Now, these questions aren't always going to be the best when you are watching this and you get it from me, but know that your questions can be just whatever you want them to be. As you continue to practice on your photo reading skills, make more questions, keep questions, make more and more questions. Your questions will get more concise, then your answers will also get more precise. So be confident. Okay, look, and now it's developing a personal program. So what do you want from hypnosis? You know, if you think you want confidence, health, you know, love, relationship, concentration. I like that one. You know, maybe you want to learn a language. And then just continue to list off things you might want, you know, of from self-hypnosis and in developing a personal program. Let's see, how to develop a personal program. Question. And it looks like this book does offer that. Just a quick, it is offers for sleeping well and releasing, quitting smoking. So, it's got its fine-tuned abundance, sports, comfort. So you can think of many ways. And then it has, in the end, possible therapies that this book can help, like NLP. And last part, how is it used in therapy? Last question. These are a few questions just that I've put on a piece of paper. You could use more than just a piece of paper. You can use a whole page. You can use front and back. You can go college rule, normal rule. However you want to approach it really is up to you. But with that being done, and we have prepared, we have previewed, we have PhotoRead, and we have Postviewed this book. Now it's time for the incubation process. Give it about 24 hours. If you're getting stronger and stronger at your photo reading skills, you can give it an hour or two just to give it some space to start naturally homogenizing itself. So focus on how you want to get there by being patient, because kindness is patience, and in that approach to non-harming, we'll get the answers we're seeking for. If we don't find them in this book, we'll find the book that actually helps us cultivate that knowledge. It's all out there for us to learn, and we just got to work through it little by little so we can get the important parts and not all the filler parts. And I hope this helped. If you don't have your photo reading whole mind course yet, of course you can buy it through me. Having that course gets you to a place where you feel very confident in doing these steps, tackling this in your own life, in your own way. And I just want to appreciate you. I appreciate that you watched this video, appreciate that you're going on this journey with me, and you're working through photo reading on your own and for yourself. So hopefully this helped. I'll see you in the next video where we learn to activate this book. And remember to give yourself 12 to 24 hours. If you are stronger than that, go for it. If you feel like you need more time than 24 hours to incubate a book, to activate it, go for that. So it's all up to you, my friends. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Aloha. Appreciate you.